I have just been told to tell everyone that the playoff times have not been set for sure, so don't anybody plan on that 6 o'clock Eastern start out of Los Angeles until it's announced. But I think that it will be announced that way. Let's check in on some of the highlights now. The New York Giants and the Chicago Bears, and again, the big story so far there in the first half has been the miserable weather conditions. Here is Parsons hunting for Chicago. Stanky is back to return, and he will not be able to hold on. It just slips away from him. Bo Rather pounced on it. Chicago, though, could not score. They had to settle for a field goal. 3 points instead of 7. And the Giants responded with Dinello's 38-yarder. So Dinello and Thomas are tied at 3. And here's Payton being dumped by Ray Rhodes. That was late in the second quarter. And, of course, now he will have to have a spectacular second half. So it's just too bad, Irv, because he really doesn't have a chance to even take a shot at O.J. today.
You know, you hate to see great athletes have to work under such terrible conditions because you know that record, even though he said it's not important, was uppermost in his mind. But down in Atlanta, the Falcons lead the New Orleans Saints by a score of 14-7. In second quarter action here, Woody Thompson drives in for the Falcons to take an early 7-0 lead. Bartkowski goes to the air on this particular play, Britt, and hits Farmer right down to the 14-yard line, setting up Haskell Stanback, who does the rest. He goes down to the 1, and from there, Stanback goes in for the touchdown. Atlanta takes a 14-0 lead, and the Saints had to be wondering, uh-oh, don't tell me it's going to be like Tampa Bay last week. But late in the second quarter, Archie Manning comes through as a Henry Childs. They get on the board, and it ends there at halftime. Atlanta 14, New Orleans 7.
Down in Tampa Bay, Irv mentioned the Buccaneers. They are trying this afternoon to win their second straight game against the St. Louis Cardinals, who have to be way down mentally after losing 3 in a row and dropping out of playoff contention when they appeared to have a playoff spot wrapped up. That gave evidence of that. Hart's pass picked off. Here is Huff now directing the Buccaneers, going to Novak on the 20-yard line. And here's a touchdown that makes a little Buccaneer history. The first time they were able to get 6 in the first quarter of any game in their history. Now Huff going long to Morris Owens on the 25. And Morris just runs it in. It was 14-0 before the Cardinals rallied. And it was Hart going to Ike Harris on the 10-yard line. Here's Wayne Morris for the score, 14-7. And we've also got some plays now from Milwaukee, where the Green Bay Packers are playing the San Francisco 49ers. We'll see what the weather is like there in comparison with the game conditions that are besieging the Bears and the Giants this afternoon. We'll see if they have a lot of snow. It doesn't look all that bad, does it? Looks a little bit better there. Here is Plunkett, back to pass, and it is Willie Buchanan picking it off. As a matter of fact, that turf looks excellent in Milwaukee this afternoon. Marco, field goal, 27 yards, and 3-0 is the score of that game. And the NFL Today will continue on CBS in just a moment.